I'm currently in Bali and I've been traveling around the world for the past 4 months now. I was in Thailand for 3 months last month, in Bangkok and Phuket, traveling in high-rise accommodations and high-rise apartments and villas and fucking just living my dream life. Everything that I wrote down and manifested back when I was homeless on my boy's couch 6 months ago, making no cash. I had minus $15 in my bank account, and my outer image and my self-image were absolutely screwed to the point of no return. And I had to change my inner state, otherwise I would still be on my boy's couch homeless. A lot of people don't understand that it's the mindset that sets you free. It's not the strategy, what's the newest strategy to make money here? How do I do this? And oh, that's a new business model that looks really easy to. No, bro. It's all about the mindset. It does not matter what business model you're under. It's about the mindset that you curate and the person that you become in order to just manifest and materialize your environment. And I'll prove it to you, right? It doesn't matter what business model I decide to do, I will see success in. You're going to see me rapidly grow on YouTube. I make 8.2K per month at the moment as a high ticket closer. When I was 17 years old, I had a Fortnite gaming channel that I got to 10K subscribers and 2K per month. And I helped my boy Alex with this stuff as well, right? He went from 0 to 5.2K per month as a 17-year-old high ticket closer by fixing his mindset. So the people around me will always eternally win because I have my mindset locked in place. If you're able to lock in your mindset and your self-image, you now become such a valuable asset to absolutely everybody around you because, bro, nobody else has this stuff unlocked. Nobody else has their mindset unlocked. You would be the only person in your family. You break generational curses. This stuff is so fucking powerful. It's actually insane nobody talks about it. They always talk about, what's the new top 10 ways to make money online? And that shit does not fucking work, bro, because you're just the same person making the same dumb decisions and you will never change by watching those top 10 videos of how to fucking... It doesn't matter what business model you do, bro. You're not going to succeed because you have the wrong mindset. And I'll explain it to you as well. So I'm a high ticket closer, right? I speak to hundreds of people a week, all the time. I sell people on high ticket courses that are 5K, 10K, 15K. High ticket mentorships actually, right? That are very expensive. And you'd expect these clients to be extremely serious about their job, right? Like, I spent 5K on this, I need to make it work. I spent 10K on this, I need to make it work. However, most of them don't do anything. I speak to them 2 months later, 3 months later, ask them, bro, what have you actually done in order to succeed in this position? And they say, you know what, bro? Genuinely, I've just, watched some of the course. I've done a little bit of that. I tried posting a video and then just continued watching the course and I haven't really done too much. Like, bro, it's because their mind is broken. Their self-image is still the exact same person they were beforehand, before starting the mentorship. And that is the reason they have not succeeded. You know what happens if I join the mentorship, bro? I watch the course within one fucking day. I start implementing instantaneously. I do so much volume it's impossible to lose. And then I use the mentor in order to watch back of what I've done and how to improve each step of it and use his information to just hire up my skills. Every single time I buy mentorship, I squeeze the most out of it because I change my self-image beforehand and I make a deal with myself that I'm going to make it work no matter what because that's the type of person that I am. My ego is so fucking massive that I have to prove that to myself every single fucking time, bro. And that's the difference. That's the difference. And the only difference is the mindset. The only difference is because I wrote out the exact type of person that I am. I wrote out the exact type of morals that I have. I wrote down the exact type of environment that I'm going to be under. And I'm not going to allow myself to drop below that standard because I've created that as my self-image. You will never outwork your self-image, right? So you need to create a self-image so fucking egotistical and so fucking massive that you have to now align with that self-image naturally. Think of the self-image like the yin and the yang, right? Like the version of you right now is the yin and how you see yourself currently is the yang. If you're able to change the yang, the yin changes automatically because it's energetically aligned. So if you create a self-image so fucking egotistical, you have to now align with that self-image, otherwise it just won't work. So change your yang and your yin will change automatically and your environment will then match your energetic state and you will start to materialize absolutely everything you've manifested. That is just how simple it is. I know a lot of times it's very difficult to understand because people like to swerve and merge and change manifestation and add so much shit to it. Bro, manifestation is very simple. It's about energetically aligning yourself with a version of yourself that has the current things that you want. As simple as that. And how do you do that? You reverse engineer your goals. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Reverse engineer that version of yourself that got there. So I was actually able to get to that version because it's in my imagination. It's a desire that I have. That means that it's already happened in reality. It's already happened in the ether. Okay, so how do I get to there? Because I've already done it. How did I do that? I did this, and this. It starts to align with you, okay? I went to the gym every single day because I realized that my body is super important. My body is my temple. I start to eat clean every single day because I realized my body is my temple and I need to serve that temple and fuel that temple with as much pure high testosterone and power as possible. Cool, okay, so now I'm at this high testosterone, gratitude state, high vibrational state. What do I believe about money? What do I believe about, how to get there? I believe that money is easily attainable, and I believe that I'm the type of person to attain money without any sort of issues and friction. Okay, I believe this about myself. How am I going to rewire that belief within my brain so other things don't fuck it up and my parents don't come into the room and ask, how much money did you make today, and try and fuck up my belief systems? I'm going to, write out, I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. As long as I rewire that belief system into my brain now, nothing else can come in and infiltrate that because I've just created such a solid belief system. Okay, that is how I believe about money. What do I believe about my current situation? I am so happy and grateful now that I make over 10K per month as a high ticket closer with the freedom to travel around the world with my best friends. That's what I believe about my current situation. I'm going to write that down and manifest that within my belief systems and subconsciously rewire my brain every single day. This is stuff that I did to rewire my brain so I start to materialize my outer reality. Change your yang, change your yin, change your environment. Simple as that. So just figure out your yang, bro. Figure out, what do I believe about myself? What do I believe about my current situation? What do I believe about my environment? And just slap I am so happy and grateful in front of that, behind that, and then just write it out. And then just rewire your brain every single fucking day of the year, bro. And when you go to the gym, listen to Success Principles, listen to Jim Rohns, listen to Bob Proctor, listen to Napoleon Hill, listen to Neville Goddard. Just make sure all the time you're rewiring your brain for success, because you have to understand that everything outside of that is trying to fuck up your belief systems and fuck up your brain. If you listen to money and drugs and alcohol and sex all the time in drill music, that's all your brain's going to be thinking about. It's not going to be thinking about actually making money and getting yourself out of the situation. However, like the reticular activation system does, if I say, look at everything that's green on the screen right now, now your eyes are just drawn to whatever the fuck's green on the screen right now. What's green? Fucking that's green there, that's green there. Look at everything that's brown right now. You're gonna see everything that's brown right now, right? Brown, 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 brown. Just exactly the same thing about money and opportunities. I am so happy and grateful now that I attract high value people and high value opportunities into my life continuously. If I say this to myself every single day continuously, and that's a belief system I have in my subconscious brain, as a byproduct of that, I start to attract high-value people and high-value opportunities into my life. I start to see this, and I start to pursue that naturally. It's very fucking simple, this stuff, but you have to unlearn a lot of stuff, bro, because the school system does just violate your belief systems completely, and it just shows you that you're some slave but working pizza flipper and not an actual what you actually are, right? You're God's highest form of creation. You can create your own reality from the ground upwards. And bro, if you need help with that stuff, because I know it is a little bit of information to digest there, if you genuinely need help, getting yourself out of your situation, bro, understand that I went from homeless on my boy's couch 5 months ago to now making over 8.2K per month as a high ticket closer, traveling around the world with my best friend. I'm in Bali right now, vibes in it. I'm helping other people out. I'm living my dream life. If you want to also learn how to manifest your desired reality, bro, go down there into my Cash Conductor School community, and I will one-to-one coach you getting to your desired reality, bro. I will one-to-one coach you and help you out.